Hi, hello. My name is James Gorey, and the philosopher I chosen was Jean-Paul Sartre. And his piece, his idea rather, is built upon two things. Well, one major thing, which is responsibility. That is that every single person has a responsibility, and what they have the responsibility to do is to choose. So the idea is based off of choice, and that choice is our responsibility. And in it, the reason why we have to choose is because his idea, he feels that God does not exist. And with God not existing, there is no, I'll say, a previous role of morals or of do's and don'ts, a list of rules and standards that they are not previously set, but that in turn we have to develop them ourselves, as he agrees with the point that man is the future of man. So in this, his whole idea is that man's existence is prior to his essence. Is that the existence comes before the essence, and the essence deals with culture, with who we are. The very essence of our being, it deals with purpose, which is another thing that he feels that we don't have, and that through our actions, through our day-to-day actions, then we then begin to define the purpose, and we then define our essence, if you will, right? So one of the things to kind of make it make more sense, as an example, one of the things I thought about was like, let's take like a coffee maker, for example, and what a coffee maker does is a coffee maker makes coffee, right? So whomever developed the coffee maker originally, whomever that was whom developed the coffee maker, he had an idea, or she had an idea. I need to create something that can make coffee for anyone. And that's all it was meant for, to make coffee. Now, I can't take a coffee maker and choose to use that as a vehicle, or I can't, take a coffee maker and watch TV off of it. Its sole purpose that it was designed for was to make coffee. And before the parts were assembled for that coffee maker to be created, the very essence was already determined before they started constructing the coffee maker, which is what is referred to as predestination. Pre mean before, and the destined deals with the ending, the end state. So it's like a before ending, and before the parts are actually put together, before the idea is actually materialized, there is an idea that this will make a coffee, and it was used. It was probably drawn out on a sheet of paper or something of that nature. Its specs were drawn out, and the capacity of water that it would hold, or the capacity of coffee that it would hold, was drawn out. All of those details about this coffee maker was already thought of. It was already cemented before the actual physical manifestation of the coffee maker, right? All these ideas were already thought of before the actual parts were assembled. According to our philosopher, humans are much different. There is no predestination. We have no essence before we get here. We're just shot here. We're placed here. I hear terms say we were like thrusted here with no predestination. But we have a responsibility to make choices. And as we make choices, as we choose things day to day, then those things will begin to be evident, as we will define those through our choices. When we make choices, we define them. So we're not like, according to this idea, we're not like coffee makers predestined, right? With our, everything we're going to be and was already drawn out before we got here. That's not the case. Our existence preceded our essence, according to this idea. According to this idea, our existence preceded our essence, and so we have a responsibility to make a choice. Either way, his idea is not so much on the choice itself; it's on the responsibility to make the choice that you feel is the right thing to do or is the moral thing to do. And we have the responsibility to do that. And as we do that in our actions, as you make those choices, then we'll begin to define our very essence. Hope that made sense. If not, I'll do better next time. All right. My name is James Gorey, and I hope that made sense. Okay, bye-bye.